Hi there, my name is Kay Moon, and I'm a Twin Flame channel and Western astrologer. And this is a video about forgiveness, letting go, and collapsing timelines to create union with self and the opportunity to create union with another. Back in 2016, 2017, my guides provided me with a very particular notice that I never received prior to that point. And they just today gave me that exact same notice in the exact same way that they gave me at that time. And this is what they said. There is a quotient, that was the word that they used, of light coming to earth that is significant. It is huge, and it is a chance to timeline jump. But to coordinate that and to be ready, you need to make amends. You need to forgive. You also need to ask others to forgive you. Now, at that time, I didn't understand the significance of forgiveness as a method for collapsing alternative or unwanted timelines until around 2019 with the message that I'll link right below this video around ending runner chaser cycles as it pertains to being a twin soul. However, the message they provided today was very urgent. It was very incessant, and it was for the collective. And they said, you need to make amends. You need to make peace. You need to forgive, because there is a new, very significant quotient of light coming to planet Earth. Having the space to receive the light is the way to allow new timelines to come forward. In order to receive the light back in 2016, 2017, they told me to do 3 things, to make 3 specific lists. They asked me to make a list of everyone whom I had not forgiven in any way. They asked me to make a list of everyone who hadn't forgiven me, who held a grudge against me in any way. Then they asked me to make a list of everyone that I owed money to, even if I didn't, quote unquote, rightfully owe them that money, if they, quote unquote, thought that I owed them that money, to write their name down. Then they instructed that I get in touch with these people one by one on planet Earth and rectify the situations. So, to get more deeply into the money debt part, because that is very specific and it's also very unique to life on planet Earth. When I asked them, like, let's illuminate this for people who, are either new to the channel or new to this walk, what does this mean? And this is what they had to say for you. They said, freedom is an intrinsic component to love. When we love, we don't want anyone enslaved to our energy, our timelines, or our outcomes in this lifetime. We want them completely free to work their timelines, energy, and outcomes with their guidance and their resources, not subservient to ours in any way. Slavery or indebtedness, any format of it, is not love. We need to release others of any obligation of needing to make it right with us. Even if it's just energetic or on the expectation level, we need to release them of the obligation to do so. We also need to do whatever it takes to release ourselves from any obligation to make it right with another, in our mind, in our energy field, in the 3D physical form, for ourselves and for them. They went on to explain that whether or not you actually owe the money to them or not is not the point. That the person is free from the interaction they had with us in the past to create their next step in the present or the future. That is the point. And that I, me, and you, we need to meet them at their level of consciousness around what is owed to them or not ask them to come to ours in order to create the freedom. So the video around all of this is linked below in the description box. Have a listen for further delineation about timelines, forgiveness, debt, all of that, expectation, etc. The instruction that I was given was to set myself free and to set others free in love. And when they provided this message in 2016, 2017, I got as far as I could with my list. I didn't complete it. I ran out of time, money, courage, because it takes courage to go back and be really scathingly honest with yourself. Who's holding a grudge against me? Who's holding me vibrationally in debt? Who hasn't forgiven me? Whether I feel like I was in the right or the wrong is not the point. And getting that level of honesty took some time. I didn't complete my list, as I said. As a result, I spent 2018 and 2019 purging hardcore for the collective and for myself. Here's why. As they explained it to me, I still had myself and others caught up in past timelines and lessons when the huge light quotient hit the earth. Therefore, what wasn't released by that point was magnified in so many painful ways. When light hits a prism, and a prism is something that individuates light parts, Earth is a prism, it magnifies the smaller components of that light so that you can see all of the parts individually. When the light quotient hit Earth, I felt all of who I was being through the magnification of the parts of me that were mirrored in who we all are. Had I released those parts through forgiveness, through releasing those debts, etc., I would have only felt the parts of me that were still resonant with the collective. I would have only felt the lighter parts. I'm going to be honest with you. I have zero intentions of repeating that experience. I love you guys, but purging for the collective absolutely sucked. I know what I need to do to level up, and I want you to consider this your notice. Get ready. Do what it takes to be ready when the light hits. Forgive them. Forgive yourself. Release them from debt to you financially and energetically. Release yourself from debt to them financially and energetically. One of the biggest betrayals of love is to attempt to energetically enslave another, either by making them karmically somehow owe us, financially somehow owe us, vibrationally somehow owe us. Let it go. Release the debt and ask them what's required for them to release you so that those timelines with those expectations can collapse. Again, see the video linked below this one for further explanation about what that means. To answer what I already know is going to be a frequently asked question, no, I don't know exactly when the light is going to hit. They just kind of give me this, the light is coming, here's what you need to do. My best guess is that this is going to be some time between the solstice, December 12th of 2020, and the second week of February. But of 2021, I want you to consider yourself notified. You now have all the intel that they gave me. We are currently on the same page. Make your lists, talk to your guides, talk to your body, Talk to whatever you receive intuition from to get clarity about what this light coming to hit Earth is going to mean for you, because it is a huge timeline jump opportunity, level up opportunity. They may tell you you don't need to do the things that I have needed to do. They may tell you you need to do different things. Find out what you personally need to do. And from there, start releasing energies from timelines that you do not want to manifest so that that energy is freed up to magnify the light when it comes for the timelines that you do want to manifest. Okay? The light is coming. Get ready. Free yourself and free them.